all for coming and squeezing in.
Yeah.
This is great. We are so happy to be here after 24 years.
Yay!
Now, none of us are original troupe members, but we all span between 15 and 19 years, I read in the Good Times yesterday, for you, Suzanne. We have Chopsy Guts! Christy Bowes! Musician Luke Abbott! And our lighting improviser, Noel Warwick. So I'm curious, I can't see very many of you. How many have never been to an UmGeeUm show? Wow! Okay, great. There's like a third of you. Awesome. So thank you, Noel. That was great. See, he improvises. So just to let you know, everything that we're doing tonight is completely made up on the spot. We have no idea what this show is going to be about. So we're going to discover that. And we're mostly just going to do scenes for you in the first half, and we'll do a musical in the second half. And we're just going to see how it goes and let it unfold. So thank you so much for supporting us after all these years, for showing up, and for helping us just create this field where we're just channeling creativity, because we get that it's, you know, you're all loving us and supporting us while we're playing in front of you. So we're going to start with, let's see, could I have a theme or a motif? And it could be as simple as like an emotion, or it could be something more like justice or spaciousness. Or
Jealousy.
jealousy. Okay, great. Can I have a couple more?
Trackers of the West.
Trackers of the West. Truckers of the West. I think I'm going to go for Truckers of the West. And so, by the way, there's no wrong suggestions, but the idea with suggestions, which will come to you for every once in a while, is we just going for what inspires us. So, Truckers of the West. We're going to sing a little song about Truckers of the West. Well, I got it in high gear, I'm out on the highway. I'm living my life and I'm living it my way.
Yeah!
I got 5 states in my rearview mirror. And on the highway, I am a total terror.
Well, I got my CD and my handle is hot 82. You can see me 'cause my tractor's pink and blue. I'll be driving down the road one of these days, and I'm telling you, better get out of the way. But sometimes when I'm driving late at night, I see the moonlight shining in the pretty light. And I dream of another kind of life. Ride me up in the mountains, travel river with my Sometimes I can't quite keep myself awake, so I think of a few things that I could take. Sometimes coffee just doesn't do the trick. I need some speed and some money beats, money beats.
Truckers
All the West.
Truckers
All the West.
Truckers of the West.
They're traveling on the highway soon. They'll be coming your way. Those truckers of the West.
There's a spot. See y'all.
I hear those little feet. Come closer, Gorgon cannot see. That sounds like a human child. No, I'm not. I just want to hear you. You're touching me back. Finally, the Dark One has brought me a minion. I feel so good. Touch my head like nobody ever touches me for some reason. Yes, I am getting the picture. I do love you, for you are able to walk out of this cave and I am not. And together, little one, what should I call you? Little baby Gorgon? No! I want you to call me Ladvila. Ladvila? I like it. Ladvila with you and with me in our wicked ways. I feel pretty. I want to be a pretty Ladvila next to you. You can do my bidding in the world. Hello, everyone. My name is Ladvila. But we must do something about this out of controlness. What? I thought I was reining it in nicely. My Claudian. My meeting. As I tell you, in the world, can create havoc and menace in Fairville. Fairville? Such a boring town. I like to create a menace in a boring town. Am I reining it in? Good. Very good, Ladvila. I'm going to start at the CVS. Yes!
We got a new route out west. Can you handle another route?
I was born to handle another route.
Look, Mac, you know how you sometimes take on more than you can handle. So I just want to really ask you this again, Mac. It's all the way from California to Vegas. Can you handle another route?
California to Vegas? Man, I can drive out in my sleep. I've done it 15 times a day.
All right, Mac. Well, it's a very special cargo.
You're giving me the juice, huh? You let me transport the juice! Hot damn, I want to transport
Now, Mac, calm down. Mac, shut up. Shh. It's a special cargo.
That's all I'm saying.
It's a special cargo.
Got it.
Now, Mac,
A
because
word of
this is
juice will pass my lips.
so, Mac, because this is a special cargo, you're going to have to take some precautions.
Precaution.
Yeah. You can't take I-80.
I can't take I-80 from California to Vegas. Well, I don't think I can.
You can't take the highway.
I got it.
I didn't think you were going to call me on that.
I got my trucker pride, Bert. I gotta speak up. nation's great roadways. I got them tattooed on my back. When I know you better, I'll let you look at it. When I know you better.
All right, well, how many routes do you think you would take?
All right, I can't take the highway. What do you want me to do? Take the side roads, take little roads?
That's up to you. You just gotta get there with the juice. Undamaged.
Special cargo.
Special cargo.
All right, I can do it. I can do it. I won't let you down, Bert. Won't let you down. I won't let you down.
You remember about Desmond Wings, right?
There's my wings.
Whatever, however you say it.
I didn't know you were gonna send me through Desmond Wings. I gotta get hazard pay for that.
Fine.
All right.
That's a long way, though, you know. So it's fill her up.
All right, listen. Just give me the route papers. Give me the clipboard.
Yeah, but there's a few papers missing. So
I
that's okay, because you know that's how it is.
know it's how.
And you're going to be responsible for the juice. You know what happens if this doesn't make a pit, right? Look, I'm looking for you.
I know what happened to Cletus. Nobody talks about it, but I know what happened to Cletus. He misdelivered the juice, and I'm not going to misdeliver the juice, Bert. I'm not. All right.
I missed that man.
I know, he's a good guy. Did you ever see what Cletus had tattooed on his backside?
I
It's such a nice day. I know it's hot for you, but I love it. I love this hot day here. Just sitting out on the porch with nothing to do. Well, ain't that a positive attitude, sister? Sure is. I don't mind that they fired us. I don't mind that they fired us from the plant. Always so happy and cheerful. We get to wake up and do what we want anyway, right? Yes, sweating lemonade. Now, Cicely, I like you a straw. I know, and I appreciate lemonade. Now, it's just the right kind of tart, isn't it? I mean, the world isn't all just butterflies, rainbows, and unicorns. We got bills to pay, girl. Oh gosh, I'll just leave those alone. Just they'll take care of themselves. Just pile them on up. I saw them in the black box that you stuck under the bed. The bill box. It's black for a reason. Just for that now. It just blends in with all the other shadows and cobwebs under there. Well, I just don't get how you stay so happy when things are, I don't know, kind of bad. You're just always fretting, aren't you? Well, even if we had the job, you'd be fretting if they were going to fire us. Now they fired us, so can't you just relax? That's not the way it works. Look, I've been taking care of you ever since Mom ran off with Randolph, you know? And even though I'm only 17, like, it's my responsibility to take care of you because you're only 15. So, they didn't know that when they hired me at the plant. I know! And now we're kind of up a creek because we quit school to work at the plant. Well, I've got the plan. You do? Yeah. Let me show you something over here. I've been working on my novel, like I told you. Cicely, I'm going to be famous. I'm telling you, just read the beginning. Just read the first page. I just tell you. All right, I'll read the first paragraph.
Eleanor was so distraught the day she left the castle on the hill to marry Sir Reginald Goff. She bit her lip as she went down the long, dark stairs to where the waiting coachman stood. biting her lip a little harder as I went over the bumps, and watched the back of the coachman's head as he whipped the horses into a frenzy.
It's getting kind of good.
Finally, the coach stopped at Mercury Manor.
Oh, I like that.
I used the Mercury Manor.
Mercury Manor, ma'am.
The home of Sir Reginald Crawley, her husband to be.
We are here at Sir Reginald Crawley's address, ma'am.
Eleanor gathered her skirts and descended the steps of the coach.
Ain't meant to work at that dumb little plant anyway. Damn, girl, you are talented.
See, I'm trying to tell you, she's never believe me.
All those times reading and writing under the flashlight under the blanket.
Miss Eleanor.
It's going on without you.
CB19, looking for Mac on the road.
It's Mac on the road, CB19, you got Mac on the road here.
Mac, do you have a D18 there? Have you passed the county line?
Bert, are you checking up on me?
Oh, Mac, I just can't stop thinking about you and those tattoos.
Bert, I got a job to do.
I know, you do it well, Mac. You do it like no other
I tell
trucker.
you, if you want a truck, you gotta stay focused. You gotta stay focused, Bert. I can't be having you bothering me with this kind of stuff. I got juice in the back and I got a deadline to make.
I am focused. I'm focused on your hind tail. I'm right behind you. Look in your rear view, Mac.
Holy cow, is that you in that Camaro?
It's me, Mac. I'm right behind you. I got your backside.
Oh, man, you know what? You're back there. You got your radar detector there. I'm just gonna floor this puppy and see if we can't get to Desdemona's faster than anything.
Let me take your front side, Mac. I got the radar.
All right.
I can see you in my rear view, Mac. Looking good.
Bert,
Mac?
did you ever ride clear away for Cletus?
Absolutely, I did. You know I did. I would have done anything for that man. Kind of quiet there, Mac.
Bert, I'm just sort of taking things in, you know. I got Cletus, you and Cletus, and now there's kind of a you and me thing going on, and it's a lot for a trucker to go on. Tell you what, I'm just gonna put on some country music. You just keep driving with the radar, and I'm gonna hang up now so I can think a spell. All right?
Not yet, because I got to tell you something, Mac.
All right.
Mac, your wheels make me go crazy. When I see you blazing a trail down the highway, there's nothing that can stop my engine pumping.
You can do a clutch metaphor about now.
I was saving that for the punchline, but all right. When I slip it into high gear, Mac, I'm thinking of you. You. Thinking of that high gear of yours, knowing that there ain't no higher gear than Mac's high gear. Because when Mac gets it into gear, nothing can stop him. Right, Mac?
That's right, Bert. You jam that pedal to the floor, and we're gonna get this stuff to Vegas before the morning light.
daughter of Fairfield. I mean, something is happening to me today. I don't know. I just felt like coming up to you and saying hi and just maybe like asking you out. I don't know. Yeah. So, you're making me nervous now, Billy. You're always so cool and quiet in the hall, and I didn't even think you noticed me.
I noticed you.
You did? Oh.
Hold on just a second. I'm just going to see if I can make you go. No, you must I got it. There are flyers in the office where the son said I must have married an awful man for the sake of a gothic romance, and I really wish you would. You're warm. You're warm in flesh and blood. Yes, I am, but it's terribly cold and
I
fresh.
thought you were a brunette.
I'm not a brunette.
Are you just whoever you want to be, even though I'm writing you? What the hell? What else don't you want?
I really don't like the clothes you have me in. I don't know why I can't wear something a little brighter, more fashionable.
You talk about Mrs. Bride?
That's about as bright as I get.
Is
Eleanor? Why couldn't I have a lovely name or a melodic name instead of some
Jeez.
dumb, old-fashioned, gothic name?
Hey, She's just in the living life I'm living. You're just a part of fiction.
Listen, I have something about my character too. Now, does he have to be the pauper that falls for the lady he can never have? Haven't we done that before?
Yes, really, we've talked it over. I really don't think that Roger is the right man. He's just a foot, and he has dreams too. Well, what would you like then? You're awfully cute.
Well, the stable girl, it seems like she would be more my style.
Say something. You're warm too.
You've made us that way.
You're actually a terribly good writer, which is why we hate to see you wasting your talent on all this
Okay,
romance.
We hate
you're
to
gonna
see
help me now. I want this book to be bestseller. And I think if you guys tell me what you think would drive your passion, I think it would make it best.
Well, this is it. The stable boy should be having a good
Oh,
time.
yeah. One other player up, please. Okay. Because it's our anniversary show, and this is one of my favorite games, I'm throwing it in. Wah. Okay, so this one, may I have a relationship between two people, please?
Brother and sister.
Brother and sister.
Cousins, Siamese twins.
Cellmates? That is very good, and I might use that later. Okay, I'll take brother and sister. Because we're going to play musical eye contact. Okay, so, which would be very difficult for Siamese twins. Okay, so, whenever Luke is playing, we have to have eye contact. When he stops playing, we cannot have eye contact, and we just have to work that into our scene. Okay, so brother and sister is our suggestion.
Are we at location or something?
Sure. Where would this brother and sister maybe be?
Vegas.
Disneyland.
Arkansas.
So inspired, Bill. Area 51.
Ice cream cannery.
Oh.
You're announcing it. You got to pick.
Yes, I heard someone.
Meat locker.
I heard Area 51. Come on, I'm telling you. There's got to be something out here. My little camera's going crazy.
We've been following these Geiger counters for so long, and they haven't led us anywhere. It's like circles out here. All I see is cactus and dirt.
It is cactus and dirt. But maybe the circles we're seeing could be crop circles. Circles from the aliens.
They're desert crop circles, and so they're cacti circles. It is kind of circular out there, you know.
Yeah.
We have been walking in circles.
Yeah.
And as I plotted here on my iPad, this app here is so great. It has GPS in it, and it's
I'm not
showing.
looking at that because I don't like your technology.
Okay, poo-poo on you then. Because I see that we're going in a circle. And we're going in a circle, we've been all the way around twice.
You know what they say about aliens? It always happens on the third time around.
We should just keep going then, huh?
Yeah. Sounds like a great idea, Bobby. This is going to be way better than a science fair.
Something doesn't matter.
Well, I'm glad you could all come tonight. I think it's time for the parents of Fairville to get together and find out exactly what is going on with our teenagers.
I heard, my daughter said that she was sucking a man's finger in his car. That is disgusting, and without protection, I might add.
Sorry, I'm late, everyone. I'm so sorry.
All right, Timothy. We were just discussing the rash of outrageous behaviors among the teens in this town, and it all started just a week ago, ever since that strange glow started emanating from the cave in the hills above Fairview. Somebody's cut all the roses off my bush.
finger sucking.
It's terrible. It's terrible. There's graffiti on the
Yes.
town hall.
Yes.
The statue of the town founder has been defaced in a way that I cannot even speak of, but suffice it to say, roses were found at the scene.
5 young men came by and mooned me in their vehicle yesterday while I was in the Safeway parking lot.
This is not the Fairview that I grew up in. The Fairview that I grew up in was straight
And fair.
and fair.
That line.
Yes, yes.
I was in the movie theater the other night and there was breathing. It was like this.
No, Mrs. Wilson.
You like my hair?
Oh,
I haven't gotten special. Sherry, do you have your rifle in your car like you usually do? I go shopping and buy clothes. And I like your clothes. And I like to go inside of clothes. What are you? Wrap myself around people until they can't breathe. Stand back, Libby. I have my taser in my purse. Jeremy, are you okay? What is it? It's not.
She's on the juice.
that is a mighty satisfying road trip. Got the juice delivered in record time. I'm gonna hold you to that bonus pay too. Don't think this changes anything about the contract.
Those tattoos were worth every penny.
Now you know where I-80 is, don't you?
Could I have a character flaw, please?
Pride.
Pride, thank you. And could I have something I really, really want?
Sure.
Yes. Candy. Jelly beans.
Pizza.
Pony.
Your
Money.
Your first kiss. My what? My
Your
first
car.
kiss. My first kiss.
What am I wearing?
A tutu.
Moo-moo.
That's very
A
sad.
tutu and a moo-moo.
So mine was a character flaw.
Mine was what I want.
Which is pride.
Kiss. Okay, let's see.
And what do you want?
My first kiss.
Could I have an attitude toward life?
Happy.
Happy.
Eighth grade.
Happy and what?
Hate the world.
Okay, I'll work. And ladies, see how the king's son doth caper in his. It doth make my heart glad to see him, and yet it fills me with a terrible rage.
And to ignore the likes of us, the very likes of very beautiful maids that doth wait, and he doth not glance upon us. Why?
For I am of the forest, and the forest is of me. And I cannot breathe, for yet this tutu is so tight on me. It feels so good that I must prance and dance aloud and be this way and proud.
I fear he has not laid his eyes upon me with my flaxen, wavy, golden hair.
Nay, ladies, he sees not the beauty of earthly maids. His eyes and heart are all bound up in layers of tulle and fluff.
Our king must have a heavy weight upon his heart to have a son that doth live this part.
His Majesty is sore oppressed, and he hath sworn that whoever can free his son from this affliction and make him embrace womanly flesh the way he embraceth this tutu, his undying gratitude and the hand of the young prince.
And I did see this young man not only embrace the tutu, but every little flower upon the very path. He did touch with such longing that my heart did beat a swatch. He was like a woodland sprite, free and wild and untamed.
Indeed, and sometimes to see him caper makes me think of my own lost freedom and makes me feel that life is possible, and yet I know 'tis not so. We must bring him down to our level, for his capering doth put us in a bad light.
Tis true. Let us go plan how we shall do this.
Work upon you, ladies, and you shall win the gratitude of the king.
Anon.
Oh, sweet flower. So fresh with the morning's dew. Thou art so beautiful, flowering just as you. Thou dost not care what others think. Thou just art thyself, not on the brink. How do I emulate thee, my precious flower? I could sit and study you hour by hour. And yet my mood does get more dour. For I know that my father, the king, a suitor he would bring, and it should not be of my liking, because they won't stand for a by-king.
Methinks I see a vision. I was riding my horse merrily through the forest, because I deserted from the soldiers in my army. And here I see a vision like none other I have seen. A young man, but he is wild and free, wearing what he wants, all by himself. And yet he has no care in the world. Oh, look at him. Oh, for his eyes are like pools in the river. His hair is dark like a raven. And his body is lithe like a lion running through a jungle. What are these feelings stirring in my soul? I know not, for they are strange and I am bewitched.
Flower, I shall leave you and your mysteries here, and I shall keep prancing. Queer, queer, queer.
Sire, I have done as you requested.
Very well, my lord.
I have sent the proclamation far and wide, that all the fair ladies of the land may work upon your son and try to win him to more sober pursuits.
If this comes to be, thou shalt gain stature in my ranks. For thou art a very wise helper to me. Say the word I mean.
Nay, sire, I will not put my foot.
My brain is not what it wants to be. Ere many years have passed, and to the tumbly sea didst go my thoughts that once were contained within, now verily where
prince to more sober ways, what shall the kingdom do? For you must admit, your days are few.
Yes, 'tis true, and has been a weight on my very heart that this young son of mine doth not play the part of a strong steed that will carry the country forth. Nay, he wants to prance about in little frocks and forks, you know? He wants to eat like little tea on a plate and dance and kiss the flowers in the space.
Sire, I have a thought. You know the prince is much attached both to the garb of tulle and the long, shapeless robe he does wear at night. Silence is cruel.
Who did give him such a robe to wear?
My lord,
'Twas I, that other month of May, the one before this year that did pass that day.
sir, you were in a merry mood and tossed it to him as a joke, knowing he would embrace it as a lifestyle.
This word lifestyle. Pray explain to me this word.
Why, lifestyle is the style of life, the style to which one lives one's life in a certain style, my lord. Thus added lifestyle becomes life. Or so they style it.
I have a style of life.
Indeed, sire. You are in the elder style of life, the style of fast running away. And therefore,
Whither do they go? Whither?
I know not, sire, but pray, listen to me, for I have a plan. When the prince is sleeping late at night, I will take his favorite garb and burn it. We shall replace it with some princely attire that he may clothe himself as befitting of one who came from thy kingly loins.
This sounds like a plan that could actually work. For without this frock, perhaps, a different life he could pursue.
Clothes maketh the man. We shall unmake the unmanly man by taking away the clothes.
Yes. Very so. And you will apprise me of long-term
My lord, I will.
aspirations and what was your name?
If you see my attire in this mirror, I have worn the clothes that were laid out for me. And yet do I look fair? Is it fair thus to put on a garb that does not bring the fairest of me forth? For fair would be what fair is done, and what is done fair is what is fairly done. And if it were done fairly, I would not be wearing this. For I am one who is fair, of skin and hair. And I am fairly bright, they say, since that month of May, when I did try on that garb of mine that has gotten me in such trouble. Since then, I shall be fair to my father. Nay, not fair, just. For if my father wants to see me thus, this I shall be.
Good my lord. I did see thee on the path the other day, and I did have something which I would like to say.
Speak plainly.
Thy raiment doth adorn thee well.
'Tis not the tutu muumuu that I did like. But it is fair.
Wouldst thou consider to sit upon this grass for a spell?
What hast thou to tell me?
That the very spring doth sing about us. Dost thou hear the birds and their very calls? And does it waken a certain feeling?
All the joy in me hath died with my tutu. For how could a man be happy in a garment heavy with brocade? So many foal, so gaudy and tawdry this is, weighing 40 pound, yet more.
How canst I get to him, for he listens to me not. He does not care what I care for, and I feel so very hot. And yet he just sits like a pot that's been left out for way too long, that's gotten all crusty and old, and like a cereal that's gotten quite cold. Fair sir, thou needst not think so long upon a frock, for 'tis what is within that doth give life its very measure.
I have put on this frock, as my father hath desired. And yet I feel dead. There is something in me that is missing. For in this male countenance, in this garb, I do stand erect and heavy and bold, and yet the life-blood in me withers.
Fine, then it appears that thou dost not have a normal feel for a woman like me that might come upon your path. Thou dost rise in me in anger thus.
Walk in anger.
And yet, when I see thy lips, a quivering doth occur.
Time for the royal dinner.
Is that what thou dost want?
Yes.
Take it with thee, and walk not in anger.
Thinkest thou?
And thus I have come to you, for I know you are one of the castle, and you know of who I speak. And I know it is a long shot, and yet you are a seamstress, and therefore perhaps you could help me make said garment, this tutu of which he is too fond.
My good lord, you know not of what you speak. The king hath forbade us to work with tulle and patterns of the tropics. 'Tis not too good. For you know, his young son is very wont to run around in such fabrics, and the king is wondrous wroth over it.
Yes, good lady, that is from which I am speaking. For it is my secret that I bestow upon you, that I wish to win the heart of the prince. For thou knowest that he is like a stallion that would choose another stallion.
Thou need not speak in metaphors to me. My own son hath lived these many years with a blacksmith in yonder town, and very happy be they.
Thou shalt help me. Fashion something. It need not be of tulle.
I have here in this trunk the wedding gown that I did wear so many moons ago. I can scarcely remember. Look, it is fallen into rags, and the mice have been at it, and yet these little bits of lace, I think, could fashion quite a frock for thee.
Yes, good lady, this is it. I can see it, and it is a wedding garment, so it shall be bestowed with love.
Indeed, my husband and I were very happy, but close you the blinds, for if I were to be caught working with such fabric to make such a garment would surely be my head. Well, I would have it for you within the week.
I have not much, but take the coins that I do.
Nay. You keep your money, young sir. It is my wedding gift to you and the young prince. May you be very happy in it. You know that a week from hence the king hath ordered all the suitors for the prince are to come to the throne room, and he is to be forced to choose one. Many a young maid hath pursued him. Oh, wanton, shameless they have been, to make him lie upon the grass and give them kisses. And yet not a one hath won his heart. Nay, he is stone cold, though he look quite manly in the garb his father insisted.
Fie upon these harlot ladies, for I shall be the one to win his heart. For I know that I too am a stallion, and I shall run to him on hoofed hoofs.
father, I shall choose one. I did promise to thee that I would, and today I shall choose.
Oh, son, these words do light me up like a full-powered socket.
I wish to be a fair son to thee, though thou have not always been fair with me.
I did not know that I was not fair. I only wanted you to lead the kingdom there, into the future, bold and strong, not dilly-dallying and dancing all along.
Dance not I in this heavy garb.
Thou standst so solid upon the ground, like a tree with roots that go deeply down.
Show me the vixens.
Look, the fairest ones, all in a very pretty row, longing to see you, longing to know.
Not that one.
You look so handsome,
Oh.
you darling.
Not that one. No. No.
Son,
Oh.
with some
Please,
grace, please
no.
forbear yourself.
Wait, what about that one?
Oh,
Step forward, girl.
yes.
Good to see you.
Yes. Here I am, good sire. What an honor to be in thy presence. I have brought thee a present as well.
I do feel something. I don't know what it is. But thou art surprising in some way. There's...
Lord, I am like a package. You so desire to peel off the outer layer of not of garment, but of what we show to the world. Thou shalt see a true soul who loves this very land and would be honored to be by thy side.
she's a bit chatty, but I like her.
I too wear a mask. I know what she does speak of. For I too wear something that is not of me, and yet is me. I am intrigued by this.
Good sire, may I be so bold as to present a gift to thee? And
Indeed.
a wedding gift of sorts. I hear it is thy favorite.
It is an undergarment of tulle and tutu, and yet on the surface the manly garb of present-day royalty. It's fabulous!
It's just like me. Me. And if thou would choose me, I promise many layers of interest and intrigue.
And it is light and of a pattern of the tropics.
I know not what they speak about. So many words that go round and round and out and out.
And yet, sire, look into their eyes. They have surely found their heart's desire.
Yes, it is true. I do see the very sparks that fly when love is through and through.